Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I've got the Radiomaster Zorro on the bench. This is the ExpressLRS version. We're going to unbox it and see what it has to offer. I'm Jeff with Titan FPV, and you're going to acquire some knowledge today. First off, guys, if you're not subscribed, please do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Let's dive into this. This is the one that everybody's been waiting for. Radiomaster is known for their affordable pricing and good quality. I don't expect any less of this game style remote. Most of you guys know I do thumb. I have seen that this is going to be a good option for pinchers as well, but we'll open it up and see what we got in the box. Now, this is the ExpressLRS version. It does come in a multi-protocol module and a CC2500, which is I believe FR Sky and Futaba only. I do have the ExpressLRS version. Now, one thing, many people had this question of what was the power capacity of the internal module. Looks like we can check it out on here on the back. RF power for the ExpressLRS version is 24 dBm. So if you convert that to watts, it's going to be roughly 250 milliwatt. So many of you are looking for 1 watt long range power on 2.4. This may not be the radio for you. But if you've watched Wesley Vardy's videos, he has done pretty far, I believe, on 25 milliwatt. So you may not even need that extra power. All right, let's dive in. There is an option for carrying case. I believe it's going to be $20 US additional. I did not go that route. Looks like we've got a quick start guide. All right. And here's the remote itself. Comes similarly packaged to the T8 Pro. If you've not seen that video, I'll post a link up here at the top. That's more of a budget-friendly radio. This one's coming in at $99 US. So it's still an affordable price. You know, 2022 chip shortages have bumped the cost up. So it's good to see that this is still in affordable price range. So okay, here's the radio. All right, looks like it's got a some straps. This one does have an option. It has a port here on the bottom that you can connect. That's your USB-C charging, and you can connect a 2S external LiPo and strap it here on the bottom. I believe that's what those straps are for. And it looks like it's coming with a USB cable. You can update it or connect it to a simulator. This one does support simulators. First off, it does have a soft touch finish feel here on the back of these grips. Now, this one does require 18350 batteries. They're super small. I believe you remove these and the batteries fit in the grips. The texture is very nice. Feels premium, as well as the hard plastic here. It's not rubberized coating like the Jumper T Pro, but it does feel like a nice texture. It is solid. It does feel heavier than the T8 Pro. You do have adjustments for gimbals. You don't have to remove them. You can adjust the stick tension, as well as I believe you can swap it from mode 1 to mode 2. I'm in the US and most of the world flies mode 2. I actually fly mode 4, but the throttle stick is still on the left side. So I can make changes in the software. Now, I believe this one's going to be running Edge TX. Should be compatible with 500 Hertz for ExpressLRS. You do have these 3-position switches here on the top. These are 2-position switches on the bottom. And you do have these pots for you wing guys. Looks like there's momentary switches here as well as here. So ton of switches, guys. It looks to have some port where you can possibly mount an external antenna if you want to do so. The default 2.4 gigahertz antenna is built in here, and you can open that up, so that fits nicely in your bag there. But it does click. I noticed this if you're familiar with like Mavic remotes, DJI Mavic remotes. It clicks into place. That's a nice touch. It looks like it was well engineered. You do have the ports up here for, looks like a trainer port, as well as the SD card slot and a headphone jack. So that's nice to see as well. This does have a built-in module bay. So if you want to run another module like Crossfire or multi-protocol, it's already built in. You don't have to do any modifications like you do on the Tango. But yeah, it feels premium, like a premium piece of kit. You do have 4 trim switches here, and it looks like a mount for your lanyard if you are a pincher. It does have a metal scroll wheel, and looks like you do have a page up and down button. Some of the remotes are missing the page down button. You have to long press the page up to get back in OpenTX and Edge TX. The stick ends, I mean, they're fine. I believe these are M3. If you wanted to grab some rip sticks from 533, I believe I'm going to do so, but unfortunately the thumber style sticks are out of stock. So Evan, we need those, especially after all the hype. I'm looking forward to trying those rip stick ends out. It does say in the documentation that you can mount external accessories here. I don't know what you would mount. Maybe possibly a screen. It is pre-drilled for mounts. Let's power it up.
Welcome to Edge TX. Throttle warning.
Looks like it is running a version of Edge TX. And it is nice to know that they did include a set of batteries. I went ahead and picked up a set because this is an odd size. These 18350s. Let me go ahead and grab those, and I'll post a link to those. These are, I believe, Epoch EPOCH. I picked these up at the 18650 battery store. They're on sale, I believe, for like $2.99 a piece. They did have a good rating on these. The other option I saw were a vape sale, but a lot of people got a recent batch and they had some issues. But look at these tiny batteries. I don't have an 18650 in comparison, but it's pretty much half the size of an 18650. So these are, I believe, the Radiomaster branded ones that you can purchase separately and apparently are included are 900 milliamp hour. These are 1100 milliamp hour. Now, whether that's actually the case, you know how it goes with batteries. Sometimes they're rated for more than they actually provide. I haven't tested those. I don't have the expensive battery testing equipment that others do, but I'm pretty confident that these will get the job done. It is running them in a 2S configuration, so you shouldn't have any problems powering an external module, but like we stated earlier, you do have the option to mount a battery below, and I mean, that's going to be, should be pretty good. I have a I think it's a GMB 2S 3000 milliamp hour battery if I need some extra juice. Somebody could probably 3D print a case that snaps in. Maybe somebody will do that. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. But let's feel how the sticks feel. They do feel good. Now, if you remember my T8 Pro review, I did have some issue there with transitioning on throttle from 0 throttle on up. It was not smooth. I don't really feel that in this radio. Feels fine. They don't have a ratchet set on this. You probably can set a ratchet. Most people who fly quads don't like a ratchet. And like I said, you can adjust the gimbal tension here from the top of the radio. Looks like it's probably a M1.5 driver. So yeah, I mean, it's EdgeTX. If you're familiar, it's essentially OpenTX. We'll get the version here for you. All right, so EdgeTX version 2.6. So this one is supported. That's good. No forks or branches like other manufacturers. Been waiting on the Tango 2 get merged into OpenTX. They had a bug, I believe, and it won't be out to the next version. So that's something we're waiting on. It's not really a fault of TBS. When they're going to go ahead and merge it, they want that bug to be resolved. So, but anyway, this is the first look on this. I'm going to pop this in the sim, give it a go, see how she flies. Overall, the build quality, like I said, is awesome. It does feel like a premium radio, sort of like the Tango 2. Now I'm going to do a full comparison video. I did also pick up the Jumper T Pro. What the hell? Might as well try them all. Now it is 1 watt, but it does have the momentary switches right here instead of a 2-position. So for arming, you're going to have to set a logical switch. Barwell did a video on this. Also Albert Kim did a video, but you don't have to do that in this remote. Now it does have the traditional style switches. They are low profile, so I mean, that's not a problem. I'll probably set this one for arm. It does feel premium. These are more of a matte finish. This is, it feels smooth. It feels premium. It's not, I wouldn't say almost velvety, but yeah. I assume that's going to wear well. We can go ahead and get a weight for you guys. All right. Hopefully you can see that. Looks like it's coming in at 396.6 grams. In comparison, I'll do the Tango with the module bay and no module. Looks like it's coming in at 362.4. So the Radiomaster is actually heavier than the Tango. So that, I mean, in my opinion, that's a good thing. You want it to feel premium versus like a toy. A lot of the other cheaper internal ExpressLRS radios, well, I believe there's only 2 more. The Jumper T Pro, which, like I said, I'll be reviewing shortly and comparing. And the Light Radio, I believe 2SE and Light Radio 3. But the Light Radio 3 is more of a toy grade than hobby grade. So, hope this answers some questions, guys. Post yours in the comments below. Do you want me to do a full review on this? You want to do a comparison with the T Pro? What questions do you got? I know this is the one we've been waiting for. Is 250 milliwatts enough for you? I think it might be. But if it's not, you can always put a module here in the back. It's kind of defeating the purpose of the internal ExpressLRS. I will post to see if this is supported in the configurator, because we are going to have to flash this. Hopefully it's officially supported. All my ExpressLRS stuff, I believe, is running maybe 1.2. I'm not on version 2. I think 2.1 dropped. I do have some whoops that are running release candidate or beta firmware, because 4.3 is not out, beta flight. I do have all my ExpressLRS on version 1. I'm going to post an update video on that. We'll see how it goes, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you in the next one.